Good morning, Killing High School. I'm Ella.
And I'm Kylie. In this week's episode, we will take a look into some fun Easter activities, an insight into an up-and-coming business, the effects of online gambling, some respect videos, and how some seniors are feeling the effects of senioritis. Welcome to this week's episode of KTV.
Here at Killing High School, we have an exciting next few weeks coming up this spring. With both senior and junior proms on the way, don't forget to turn in your class dues, money for tickets, and any permission slips you may have not turned in yet. Don't forget to get your PGRs done and turned in. For more information about what PGRs you're missing, be sure to visit school counseling or make an appointment virtually with your assigned counselor through their email.
Speaking of spring, this past Sunday was Easter. Many people celebrate this holiday by attending church services, exchanging gifts with one another, eating with friends and family, and participating in Easter egg hunts. Sasha and Ella traveled to Davis Park in Danielson this past weekend to give us a look into the incredible Killingly Egg Hunt hosted by the Westfield Church and Killingly Parks and Recreation.
We traveled to Davis Park in Danielson, Connecticut to get a deeper look into this year's annual Easter egg hunt. We spoke to Reverend Dr. Jonathan Chapman, the pastor at Westfield Church, about their contributions setting up this event.
I'm the pastor of Westfield Church. For a decade, we've been putting on Killingly's Easter egg hunt. We've stuffed 11,000 Easter eggs and hid them, put them out for kids to find. Every year, it feels like it goes faster and faster. This year, it was all cleaned up in 5 minutes.
You're welcome.
Some locals share with us how this event affects the community as a whole.
It brings all the families together in the community, spreads joy, happiness, gets into the Easter spirit, and it's just a special event.
I mean, it's nice to come out. You get to meet people who, run the local stores and everything.
Well, I think it's a great opportunity for all of our little kids and our cousins to all get together, which is a really fun time right around Easter.
A big thank you to the Westfield Church and all of the vendors who helped contribute to this event. For KTV, I'm Sasha Nori.
Wow, that looked like a lot of fun. I can't wait to go next year.
Did anyone watch the solar eclipse that happened on Monday? Here in Killingly, we got anywhere from 90 to 95% totality, but some other locations around the country experienced 100% totality, ranging from Austin, Texas to Mount Vernon, Illinois, and even Erie, Pennsylvania, which is home to many lakes and some beautiful scenery.
I don't know about you, Ella, but I've been feeling unmotivated recently.
Me too, Kylie. Let's take a glance at Molly and Julia's take on senioritis and how it's affecting the students at the high school as the year winds down.
As the end of the school year approaches, senioritis is a real thing here at Killingly High School. The term senioritis is an affliction describing the lack of motivation felt by students reaching the end of their academic years.
Senioritis is definitely real.
According to a recent survey conducted, 89.8% of senior students at Killingly High School are experiencing the effects of senioritis. The symptoms include a drop in grades, procrastination, and a loss of interest. Dr. Poe recognizes his senior students' declining interest in the classroom.
The engagement and the activity in my classes, especially my highest level classes, we've got a few seniors that have checked out already.
Reagan Laval, a senior already committed to college, realizes her work ethic is not as strong as it once was.
You get a little unmotivated. Your work, it piles up. It gets done eventually, but the quality just isn't quite there.
Since students know they are on track to graduate, Mr. Lewick, a history teacher at the high school, has witnessed his senior students begin to lose all their drive.
I have a class of homeroom seniors, and they've decidedly finished.
Many seniors, including Jude Caffrey, are ready to embark on their next journey.
Well, I know that graduation's coming up. Me, myself, I'm going to the military in a couple months, and I'm just ready to leave and go there.
Education is a lifelong journey, and teachers at the high school are motivating seniors to push through.
My philosophy is, I will rest when I'm in the pine box.
Senioritis is a real thing here at Killingly High School as well as across the country as students are gearing up to receive their diplomas. It is key that students stay focused in order to finish up their high school career strong. For KTV, I'm Julia Young.
Wow, I can't believe that so many other people feel the same way as me and you, Kylie.
After our break, we will take a look into the competition between Killingly Intermediate School and Killingly High School. During this competition, both schools were asked to create a video on respect. We had 2 teams from the high school create and submit. The winning team will receive $100 for each team member.
KTV would like to thank the following sponsors: Marika's Place, Drock Trucking, Girardi Insurance, and Quiet Corner Inn. Thank you. And
respect is valuing a person for who they are.
Respect for me is having unconditional positive regard for everyone, and just like no matter what it is that you've done, like we can work on it and move past it and improve from there.
There are some days where kids come in like a really bad mood, and obviously you have to take everything as a grain of salt, but even if you're not feeling well or you're having a bad day, just at least be respectful and don't yell, don't cuss, like, you know, say you're sorry.
It starts getting a little frustrating. It does take a toll on your mood.
Students paying attention during class. I think when you don't pay attention during class, that's being disrespectful.
Respect. How do we treat others? What is our impact?
Respect is a two-way street. Respecting your peers' beliefs, ideas, and abilities creates a strong classroom community. But respect goes beyond just your peers. Its roots extend much deeper than that. Parents, teachers, and staff work hard to create a healthy learning environment. So when thinking about respect, things tend to get a little bit complicated. Let's simplify it. Looks like we're about to have a class discussion. It'd feel good to have your ideas respected and listened to, right? But how would it feel if your classmates and teacher were ignoring you? Not great. So how do we fix this? How do we make sure everyone feels respected? First and most importantly, we need to practice empathy. Follow the golden rule. If you treat people with respect, they will respect you. Second, we need to communicate. Addressing how you feel in a calm manner will allow you to better communicate with your peers. And finally, this may seem like the easiest step, but say please and thank you. What is our impact? How do we affect respect? Respect is your actions, your words, and your choices. So, my final question to you all is, will you choose respect?
Both of those videos were great. Thank you so much to the 2 groups who submitted.
Putnam, Connecticut has many different shops and restaurants. One of the newest storefronts in Putnam, however, is Sparrow Soaps, which has just recently made the switch from an online store to a storefront in Putnam. Here's Laura with more on Sparrow Soaps and their story.
For owners Michelle Lyon and Daniel Payne, their dream has turned into reality and they could not be more excited for their growing business, Sparrow Soaps. Over a decade ago, Michelle followed her passion and teamed up with a friend to create a sustainable practice where they would raise goats and further use the goat milk to make goat soap.
We joined forces and started selling soap at farmers markets. And it just took off. We ended up getting a website, and now we had the need for a retail spot.
Michelle is the owner of Kingdom Kids Family Farm in Killingly, Connecticut, and without the production from her goats, none of this business would be possible.
So our soap basically just starts at the farm. The moms have babies, the babies stay with the moms for a while, having their milk.
Danielle, co-owner, is excited to have the shop in Putnam, Connecticut, as it has the ability to draw in new customers and bring in familiar faces.
Opening this storefront has built our client base because a lot of people in our area obviously didn't know that Sparrow Soaps existed.
Sparrow Soaps is hopeful that their business will continue to grow, but for now, Michelle and Danielle have plans to inspire others in the soap making industry.
We found out that we're one of the only soap companies within a range of states that offer soap making classes. So we're trying to build our soap making brand and classes to teach other people and empower other women to just pick up a hobby.
Originally just a nearby farm raising goats, Sparrow Soaps has blossomed into a thriving business that provides customers an opportunity to purchase locally grown goat milk soap. For Fox 61 Student News, I'm Laura Farquhar.
That shop looks amazing. I bet it smells nice too. I'm gonna have to go and get some for myself. This week was National Library Week from April 7th to the 13th. National Library Week is celebrated around the globe. Here is Sydney with more on National Library Week and how we celebrate it here at KHS.
Many schools across the nation, including Killingly High School, participated in various activities and took part in celebrating National Library Week. Throughout the week, faculty and students joined together in the library to dedicate books and further promote the use of the Library Media Center to get more people reading and involved. Dedicated librarian at the high school, Mrs. Wright, is thrilled to be involved in the celebration and committed to making the week memorable.
The theme for libraries around the country, and this is all kinds of libraries, is Ready, Set, Library. And so we're celebrating the different things that you can find here in the library at KHS.
With the library often being overlooked, this week allows for librarians to entice the students to come to the library.
The benefit is that it's fun. It gets students in to the library and to maybe see something and discover something that they didn't know that we had. We want people to come in to the library. We want them to know what's going on, to discover something.
On Wednesday, a special event was planned for staff to join together and appreciate and honor the different works of literature.
We are doing a special program just for the teachers where they're going to dedicate a book that we have added to the library collection this year.
Library assistant Annie understands the importance of libraries and she hopes that more people will take advantage of this resource.
Libraries are often overlooked in terms of schools and resources, but they're sources of knowledge and sources of up-to-date information, and this is a really great space to come and work.
National Library Week was definitely a successful week that brought students and staff together and opened up people's eyes to the opportunities within the library. For KTV, I'm Cindy Crabtree.
An epidemic on the rise recently in Connecticut has been online gambling. In January of 2023, online casinos generated a combined revenue of over $30 million. Here's Devin on more about online gambling and how it is affecting people worldwide.
Online gambling has been widespread ever since 1994 when the first virtual poker table was introduced to the world. Since then, online gambling has only continued to grow throughout the years as well as the technology used. With easy access and unregulated platforms, online gambling only continues to grow amongst users.
It's very entertaining. It's very distracting. I might deposit a small amount of money and end up with more. It's incredibly appealing that you can do it on demand.
Casinos utilize new marketing tricks to get people hooked onto gambling online. From providing sign-in bonuses and promotional deals, casinos can now market towards specific players once they sign in with their information.
Imagine you were designing a slot machine and you wanted to get people as addicted as possible, because that would mean you make the most money as possible. What casinos do and game makers do is they try to come up with a reward structure that is the most addictive to the most amount of personalities.
With 26% of the world's population already gambling online, the online gambling industry will only continue to grow. For Fox 61 Student News, I'm Devin Exarjulius.
Thank you, Devin. Well, that's all we have for today. Be sure to check out our Instagram for some behind-the-scenes photos and more.
We'll see you guys on next week's episode of KTV.
Goodbye.